Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
afternoon and welcome to Mirrione Stadium on the campus of Wheaton College for today's NCAA Division III Women's Soccer Contest featuring the visiting Brandeis University judges and your Wheaton College Lions. Wheaton College, the new MAC and the NCAA, promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, hurtful remarks, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated, and the grounds are removed from said competition. Also, consumption and possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. Officials for today's contest are Philip Arnold, Joseph Connolly, and Eddie Pineda. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting judges.
A sophomore defender from Saratoga Springs, New York, number 2, Elsbeth Harker. A junior midfielder from Western Massachusetts, number 6, Dominique Paglia. A senior forward from Aldi, Virginia, number 9, Charlotte Tacroni. A first-year midfielder from Stamford, Connecticut, number 10, Ali Pinella. A junior defender from Stevenson Ranch, California, number 12, Rachel Watler. A first-year forward from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 13, Abby Henkelin. A sophomore defender from Natick, Massachusetts, number 17, Briar Grady. A sophomore defender from Middlebury, Connecticut, number 18, Sam Kipperman. A senior forward from North Plainfield, New Jersey, number 20, Yazla Goma. A first-year forward from Brockton, Massachusetts, number 22, Lacey Bogwa. In net for the judges, first year from Jacksonville, Florida, number 0, Amaya Logan. The judges are coached by Mary Shimko, assisted by Luke Rothero, McKenna Hunt, and John Conlon. Now assisted by the Scorpions 2013 girls team, let's meet the stars for your Wheaton College Lions. Senior defender from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 4, Taylor Matsubara. A sophomore midfielder from Somerset, New Jersey, number 7, Raquel Garces. A first-year midfielder from Tewksbury, Massachusetts, number 9, Gabby Diaz-Artia. A first-year forward from Long Meadow, Massachusetts, number 16, McKenna Reynolds. A sophomore defender from Holliston, Massachusetts, number 17, Mia Wolfgang. A junior forward from Warwick, Rhode Island, number 23, Lily Brown. A sophomore midfielder from Ellington, Connecticut, number 24, Julia Sternak. A sophomore midfielder from Maynard, Massachusetts, number 25, Allie Roach. A sophomore forward from Oxford, Connecticut, number 30, Kate Weckenheiser. A junior defender from Irvine, California, number 32, Allison Kramer. The Lions are co-coached by Lee Moyce and Chloe Rocco, assisted by Ash Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you please observe a moment of silence to acknowledge and honor those who have been affected by the horrific events that have taken place in Israel, Gaza, and the West Bank. Thank you. We ask that you please rise if able, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Midweek non-conference matchup this afternoon here from Mirrione Stadium on the campus of Wheaton College as the Brandeis Judges roll into Norton to face off against the Wheaton College Lions. Welcome into the broadcast, everyone. I'm Jackson Walsh. Thanks for being with us on the NewMax Sports Network today. Both Brandeis and Wheaton come into today's game winless in the month of October as each squad tries to ride some momentum going into this weekend's conference matchups. Before we kick off, a look at the starting 11 for both sides. First for Brandeis. It's number 2, Elspeth Harker. Number 6, Dominique Paglia. Number 9, Charlotte Tacroni. Number 10, Allie Pinella. Number 12, Rachel Watler. Number 13, Abby Kinkellen. Number 17, Briar Grady. Number 18, Sam Kipperman. Number 20, Yasla Goma. Number 22, Lacey Bogwa. And making her first career start in net for the Judges today is number 0, Amaya Logan. And for the Lions, they'll send out number 4, Taylor Matsubara. Number 7, Raquel Garces. Number 9, Gabby Diaz-Archia. Number 16, McKenna Reynolds. Number 17, Mia Wolfgang. Number 23, Lily Brown. Number 24, Julia Sternat. Number 25, Allie Roach. Number 30, Kate Wickenheiser. And number 32, Allison Kramer with the keeper, the sophomore from Poway, California, wearing number 1, Patricia Bandrup. It's going to be Brandeis in the away navy blues, Wheaton in the home whites with the blue numerals and trim. Both of these teams mightily struggling right now. Brandeis 5-3-3 overall. Wheaton staggering at 3-8-1. Brandeis has lost 3 straight games. Wheaton has lost 5 straight. Both teams have a chance to turn around here on this Wednesday afternoon. And a sunny one here in Norton, Massachusetts. It'll be Brandeis to start with it. They'll be working left to right here in the first half. Wheaton working right to left, and they'll flip for the second. Both teams have been shut out in their recent losses, too. That's 3 straight shutouts for Brandeis. 5 straight for Wheaton, so any goal here in this match today will be a change of pace for both sides as the whistle blows, and we're underway from Mirrione Stadium for Brandeis and Wheaton on the NewMax Sports Network. Ball worked in on the Brandeis end. It's Abby Kenklin with it. Kenklin cleared out of the box. Kramer has it. Now Roach will boot it away downfield before stepping up to take it to Charlotte Tacroni. Tacroni far side being chased down by Wickenheiser now into the far corner. It's worked into Paglia. It's going to be a corner here right off the bat for Brandeis on the far side. Winning that matchup in the corner between Wickenheiser was Abby Kenkelin. So it's going to be Brandeis with an opening chance here, not even a minute in. It'll be a corner from the left side. It'll be sent in by Rachel Wantler, the junior defensive back out of Stevenson Ranch, California. Wantler with a right foot, good ball into the box. It's punched out by Bandrup, and now Brown with the left foot clubs it out a little bit further before it's chased down by Paglia, now sent back in by left side of the 18 by Kipperman. Ball just trickled over the line before Kramer could get her right foot on it, so it'll stay with Brandeis over on the far side. Last game for Brandeis, they fell 4-0 to number 3 nationally ranked Wash U on the road in St. Louis. As Bandrup picks up that cross, top of the box. Lingering there was number 13, Abby Kenkelin, but Bandrup took that step out in front to receive the ball before Kenkelin could get there. Wheaton last played on Friday, and in that one, they were blown out by Emerson, 7-0 on the road in Boston. Emerson, the reigning NEWMAC champs. In the game before that, Wheaton fell to nationally ranked MIT 6-0, so it's been a really, really tough last week for the Lions. Nothing happened on the far side. It's going to go out of bounds back to Brandeis. Brandeis got off to a really hot start this year. They had a great month of September, going 5-0-3 before dropping those 3 straight games. Still at a presentable record at 5-3-3, but struggling in UAA play right now. The University Athletic Association, they're out to an 0-2 start after losing to Carnegie Mellon and Wash U. Ball downfield and a good one there for Pinella. Pinella worked into the near side corner by Diaz-Archia before Diaz-Archia will send it out of bounds, but on the right side of the flags, it'll be a throw-in, not a corner here for Brandeis. Ball's thrown in now on the box for Goma. Goma makes a turn, a shot with the right foot, and it just goes high over the top of the net. A good look early for Yasla Goma, the senior forward out of North Plainfield, New Jersey. She has 3 goals this year. Leading goal scorer for Brandeis not in the starting lineup today. It's number 7, Sydney Lenhart, senior out of Tucson. She's got 5 goals on the year for Brandeis, but will start off today on the sidelines. Near side now for Kipperman, guarded by Reynolds on defense. Reynolds, a talented first year. Ball across midfield. Diaz-Archia will get it to Wolfgang. Diaz-Archia back the other way. There's Allison Kramer. Kramer, the junior out of Irvine, California. Wickenheiser can't get it to advance on the far side as we have thrown for the judges after the header out of bounds by Kramer. That month of September I just talked about for Brandeis earned them some national recognition. They worked their way up to number 22 in the national poll. That was just last week before dropping 2 in a row in last week's slate. Well, they had that number 22 ranking. They fell 1-0 to Southern Maine and then 4-0, as I just talked about, in St. Louis this weekend. Brandeis has played a lot of high-level talent this year. A lot of teams in the national rankings And on the net now with a chance for Brandeis here. That's Bogwa. Cleared back out, chasing it down though to Crony. Now back outside to Pinella. Roach steps up, tries to take it away. Now it's just bumped out by Kramer. Brandeis still with it. It's still Pinella. Pinella working back to the middle of the field. A good ball, one-on-one with Bandrup, but Bandrup beats Kenklin to the ball yet again. So Bandrup showing some good play here in the first 5 minutes. She's been playing well all season. It started in every single game this year, 12 starts in 12 games. She's leading the NUMAC in saves per game with just a tick over 8 saves per game, and she sported 1 shutout to go along with the league leading 8 saves a game. Lily Brown, little backheel pass to Reynolds. Reynolds with some chance to run, but it's cleared out by Elspeth Harker. Taylor Matsubara with it now, the senior out of Hawaii, trying to get it onto Wheaton's end of the field for the offense to get motoring down there, but Brandeis defense holding strong with Yasla Goma and Lacey Bogwa. Matsubara, right-footed pass. Roach with a touch off to Julia Sternat. Diaz Archia. Upfield, nothing there. It's Watler for Brandeis, over to Grady. Grady goes back to Elspeth Harker. Harker now left side of the field, passes it off to Crony. To Crony upfield. It's going to be a foul on Brandeis. So it'll be a free kick, but miles away from the goal here for Wheaton. It'll be Kramer to take it. Some ranked teams that Brandeis has faced off against this year. Quite a few of them. MIT, Babson, who was ranked at one point. Not all these teams have been in the poll the whole season. And then Carnegie Mellon and Wash U. Free kick here for the judges as Harker goes over to Watler, then right back to Harkler. Harker at midfield. He's going to have Bogwa. Bogwa turns around, Roach working to her right now, leaves it off for Grady. Grady pressured by Sternat. Grady able to avoid the pressure now. Ball downfield to the left foot, top right of the box. And Wolfgang tries to clear it, and then it goes off the foot over the end line by Kipperman. So it'll go to Bandrup in net to send it away. Bandrup off to Diaz Archia. Diaz Archia has seen a great amount of playing time in her first year. She's out of Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Now high side to Crony. Off to Bogwa. Bogwa trying to get it to Goma, but Wheaton is going to clear it out. Now it's Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser with some open space on the far side. Through ball upfield for Brown. It doesn't look like Brown's going to be able to get there as it's cleared out by Kipperman back towards midfield, and ends up being a good ball on the foot of Kenkelin. Now Wolfgang will take it away for Wheaton. But it's not going to last for long as Wolfgang is going to lose it out of bounds right in front of us. It'll be a throw-in for the judges. Sam Kipperman chucks it downfield, a sophomore defender out of Middlebury, Connecticut. It's Brandeis roster sprinkled in with a little bit of New England and then a little bit of far and near in terms of geographic location. Wheaton, a bit of the same. Some West Coast and New England mixed in on the roster as Brandeis going to get called for another foul, so another free kick on the defensive end of the field for the Lions. Kramer up to Wickenheiser midfield. Pinella. Knocked down by Raquel Garces. Garces back with it, tried to just leave it. A little bit of a lead pass for Sternat. It's a battle for the ball between Brown and Kipperman. It's going to go out of bounds in front of the Brandeis bench. Possession will be in favor of Wheaton, though. Wolfgang will throw it in. Ball's cleared back out of bounds on the throw-in by Watler, so we'll do it again with Wolfgang now off to the left of the Brandeis bench. A good pass off to Brown. Now Garces has a chance on net. And a bit of a slight collision with the keeper, Amaya Logan, as she picks it up, and we're going to have a clock stoppage as Logan was a little banged up on that play. It was an excellent ball from Brown to Garces. Gave Garces a real chance to try to put that one home, but fantastic play by the first-year keeper, Amaya Logan. As I said, she's getting her first start of her career this afternoon. And the first time that the usual goalkeeper, Hannah Bassan, the junior out of Aventura, Florida, has gotten a break. She started in all 11 games for Brandeis so far this year. This isn't the first action Logan has had, though. She's played in 4 games, just hasn't been in the starting lineup for any of them. Wheaton takes it away. On the offensive end, they go back towards midfield. Diaz Archia will send it up to Sternat. Sternat with a header going back towards the box, and it's sent out of bounds, staying with the Lions. Kramer will take it on the far side as we're about 13 minutes into this one, no score. Brandeis has had the offensive advantage, though, a little bit more chances than Wheaton has had, but Wheaton in these last 2 minutes or so has put a little bit of pressure on the Brandeis defense and the keeper, Logan. Brandeis gets the ball back on their end of the field. Kenklin off to Crony. Now it's Kenklin, top of the box, left side. Trying to get around Kramer, makes a nifty move. Now we'll take a shot with the right foot. It's headed out by Wolfgang. Great defensive play there as Reynolds tracks it down in front of the Wheaton bench. Reynolds trying to keep it in bounds, but too much Brandeis right there. 2 defenders around, and Grady ends up taking it away. Grady at midfield, works around Sternat. Now goes back over to Harker. That ball could have nearly gotten through the thin line of the Brandeis defense, and Brown would have had a one-on-one, but it's a huge stop on D there by number 12, Rachel Watler, for Brandeis. Now a chance. Wickenheiser leaves it with the left foot. A floating ball for Brown. Brown sends a prayer from way outside. And one bounce and a save made there for Amaya Logan. Back on the foot of Logan now. Just off to her side. Sending it downfield is Watler. Pass just fades off to the right and out of bounds. No one home on the throw-in for Wheaton. It's taken by Watler. Paglia leaves it off to Harker. Now Harker Up to Kenkelin, who now will get it to Tacroni. Goes back to Kenkelin. Kenkelin, floating ball with the right foot towards the middle of the field. It looks like we're going to have another foul on Brandeis. A little too much contact there for Yasla Goma, trying to take that away from Wolfgang. A chance here now, Goma with Garces in front. Goma works left-footed shot, and an easy ground ball scooped up by Patricia Bandrup. Right back on the attack is Brandeis, and yet again it's Goma with it. Goma's shut down on defense with a shot attempt by Wolfgang, but goes off of Wolfgang out of bounds, so it's going to stay here with Brandeis off to the right for a throw-in. Will be thrown in by Sam Kipperman. Off the top of the head. And now with a chance. Ball rolling around middle of the box, but nobody on Brandeis could get a firm foot on it, and it's just narrowly evading danger there for the Wheaton defense. Allie Pinella had a chance. She had a pretty good shot in there. And her shot was the one that ended up trickling around right in front of Bandrup, but nobody could get a firm grasp of it for the judges. So Wheaton still keeping Brandeis off the scoreboard here, 0-0, with 28 minutes to go in the first half of play. Wolfgang, right foot. Roach gets a foot on it. Roach with a chance. Reynolds is going to step up. Reynolds crosses with the left. Brown battling for it, but Brown with the right shoulder went right into Grady, and she gets called for the foul. Free kick here for the judges, and it's going to be taken by the keeper, Logan. Logan with the right foot back across midfield. Boga leaves it off for Goma. Goma just couldn't get that step to it. Wolfgang with a great play to get that to the keeper, Bandrup. And Wolfgang is going to find Reynolds. Good ball movement here for the Lions. Garces. And tried to get it to Wickenheiser, but miskicked it. And Brandeis will try to take advantage of that, and that ball is just going to stay in bounds, and a great ball sent downfield by Kipperman to Goma. Goma gets around Wolfgang. Diaz Archia steps up. She tries to cross. Now it's cleared out with the left foot by Matsubara. Ball still hanging around here on the defensive end for Wheaton. It's getting dangerous, and we're going to have a foul call again on Brandeis. Looks like they got Kipperman with a little bit of contact on Wolfgang there. Garces couldn't get it to Sternad, who was going to have some room to run upfield. Now ball sent back down, and it's going to be a corner here for the judges as Wolfgang clears it across the end line. Number 20, Yasla Goma, just giving the Wheaton defense problems right now. She's had her foot on the ball just about every other possession here for Brandeis in this last couple of minutes. So a chance here for Brandeis to convert off of the many chances they've had here in the last stretch of play. It's going to be Watler to take the corner here on the near side. She'll send it in with the right foot. No option to go near, so kick will go all the way to the box, and it's a good one. Good shape to it. It looked like Bandrup swatted that out. Line drive, right foot, and a chance for Brandeis. 1-on-1, Bandrup makes the save. The header, Bandrup got it again. Ball still rolling around, and Bandrup is going to grab it. Well, she's lying on the ground. Oh, my goodness, Patricia Bandrup somehow kept that ball out of the back of the net. Lacey Bogwa had 2 chances at it, and they were some high-quality chances. No defenders around besides Bandrup. And Patricia Bandrup stood her ground perfectly to keep this game knotted at 0-0. See if the Wheaton offensive attack could use a little momentum there generated by Patricia Bandrup. Brandeis has been all over them here for maybe all but 1 or 2 minutes of this game. Wickenheiser trying to find Brown. Now it goes back to Logan for Brandeis. Logan goes over to Harker. Elspeth Harker, the sophomore defender out of Saratoga Springs, New York. Brandeis is going to pick up another foul as Sternat just has her legs taken out and try to get that free kick going quick, but the referee is going to make things slow down and have that ball repositioned here with 23 minutes to go in the first half of play here for Mirrione Stadium. Thanks again for joining us, everybody. I'm Jackson Walsh. Great day for soccer here on the NewMax Sports Network, a non-conference matchup between Brandeis and Wheaton. Both teams still looking for their first win here in the month of October. Brandeis losers of 3 straight, Wheaton losers of 5 straight as Garces, Wickenheiser, and Wickenheiser is going to be offsides. And she's going to voice her displeasure with the referee. Sideline referee raised his flag immediately on the far side. Ball actually never ended up going in the net, so either way it would have been tough to get that goal in for Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser has had a fabulous sophomore season, second in the NewMac in total goals with 6 goals. And that's without having one in the last 5 games. So that's not great for the team, but even more impressive in itself for Wickenheiser's individual statistics with 6 goals, and she hasn't had one since September 19th, the last time Wheaton won. It was right here at Wheaton. They took down WPI in their second conference game of the year, 3-0. It's been all shutout since then here for the Lions. Trying to change that this afternoon. Brandeis trying to do it for themselves as well. Kenkelin gets it to Goma. Goma hesitates now, goes left. It's headed out by Matsubar, but right there waiting for it was Pinella. Pinella left side of the box. Roach playing defense, and Pinella just tips it off of Roach's shin and over the end line. So it'll be another corner here for the judges. Yet again, it's going to be number 12, Rachel Watler, taking the corner here for Brandeis. She has sent some good balls from each corner here for Brandeis, trying to knock it through, but Bandrup is going to come up with it yet again. That one, a little bit of a low liner, didn't have a great chance to have a play on it, but Bandrup nonetheless came away. Goma again. Goma with the left foot, a lot of contact. That was in the box, so if that foul was called, that would have been a PK for Brandeis, but a no call and a good defensive play for Matsubara. And absolutely barking at the head official on the sidelines right now is Brandeis' head coach, Mary Shimko. And he's going to call a clock stoppage to come over to talk to Shimko. A lot of discussion here between the referee and Shimko, along with the sideline referee. Play actually started up for a second. The players didn't even realize that play started up. Sorry, that play was actually stopped and they started playing. But now everything back to normal here as Kramer sends it to Bandrup. Brandeis back on the offensive attack again. Finella sends it over to number 22, Bogwa. Now it's Reynolds with the right. Brown has it. Brown sends it upfield. She's going to let Wickenheiser run. Wickenheiser's going to win the race. Wickenheiser down the high side and just can't get her pass over to Brown. Looked like that might have been a miss hit as well from Wickenheiser. Now it's in possession for the judges again. Paglia finds Goma, back to Paglia. Paglia with the left trying to get it to Bogwa. And it's going to be a foul called against the Lions here as we're now under 20 minutes to go in the first half with 18 and a half to play before halftime. So it'll be a free kick on Brandeis' offensive side of the field. Still a mighty way away from the net. It's a great ball sent in, though. A chance here, a shot, and it goes off the post, takes a bounce up, and now it's cleared out by Wolfgang. Back in there to step it up is Kipperman. And Wolfgang sends it out of bounds right at midfield, as we'll have two substitutions here for Brandeis. It's going to be number 11, Tanvi Raju, entering the game, and number 8, Madison Sansone, entering the game for Brandeis. Ball sent into the box. Wolfgang trying to track it down. And a great defensive play yet again from Mia Wolfgang. Keeping that one away from Madison Sansone. Bandrup will send it out of the net over to Diaz Archia. Now Wolfgang takes it on the sidelines. That ball stayed in for just about as long as it could before it just rolled fully over the line. So Brandeis will take it back. Be a free kick here for the judges. A chance for Brandeis to set up their offense to give them a chance if they get a good ball here from Watler. Just about even with the bench. Watler sends it in. Right foot. It has a good shape on it. Bandrup punches it out again. Trying to keep it in for the judges is Paglia. Now Brown is going to step up, and now a foul call will be called against Brandeis, and Lee Moyes wasn't happy with that one on the sideline. Looked like Wheaton would have had a chance to get a little momentum going downfield on offense. The play had to stop and start up again because of the foul call. Now near side, it's Kipperman. Kipperman works around Sternat across midfield. Sansone didn't know the pass was there. Wheaton takes it back. Wolfgang to Sternat, now on the near side sideline. It just rolled out of bounds before Reynolds could get to it, and now we'll have another sub here for Brandeis. And here she is, I just talked about her, number 7, Sydney Lenhart. Brandeis' leading goal scorer this year with 5 goals on the year for the judges. Senior forward out of Tucson, Arizona. It's thrown in, it goes off the head of Goma. Stay here with Brandeis, 15 and some change to play in the first half. Goma with a good touch, now gets it over to Sansone. Reynolds. Gonna lose it out of bounds, back to Brandeis. Kipperman steps up with the right, curves it, and that ends up being a really good ball. Raju had a chance. Couldn't get it through. Now it's Sansu with a rocket off the left foot. Pinella with it. Cleared out of the heel by Diaz Archia. Now Kramer has it on defense with some space. She'll clear it back up across midfield. Wickenheiser has it. Goes Kate Wickenheiser trying to cut back to the middle of the field, and she's taken down, and it's going to be a foul called against Brandeis. A plethora of foul calls here against Brandeis in the first half. Still neither side yet to find the net. Free kick will be taken here by Allison Kramer for Wheaton. Kramer with the right foot curving left, takes a hop, high bounce. It was near the hand of Lily Brown. It didn't hit it. Ball's going to go back to Brandeis. A decent look for Wheaton there. Just couldn't get a clear shot on net after the free kick from Kramer. Wolfgang to Garces. Now Garces goes back to Matsubara. Brandeis out shooting Wheaton 6-1 right now. 3 of those 6 shots were on goal. Wheaton's lone shot was on goal. Wolfgang with the step. Now a good pass out to Brown. Brown leaves it off for Roach. Roach with the right foot. Flings it out there for Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser in a foot race with Harker. Wickenheiser makes a move with the left foot. A shot just soars high and left of the goal. It's probably the best chance Wheaton's had on net, and Wickenheiser's speed was the key to that. We have our first substitution here for Wheaton. It's going to be number 13, Gina DeBaradinis, entering the game. The first-year forward out of Grafton, Mass. She'll replace Lily Brown.
Gina DeBaradinis.
Ball crosses the midline off of the head of Lenhart. Goma with the right foot. Trying to be tracked down by Raju. Now it's taken by Pinella. Pinella cuts back to the middle. Cleared out with the left foot now by Diaz Archia. Grady hits the deck trying to head it away, and now a good clear from Wolfgang back into the Brandeis defense. Lenhart works around Diaz Archia back towards the middle of the field. The right-footed pass is cut off by a good defensive play there from Allie Roach. Now sent way back down off the foot of Kenkelin. An easy unpressured grab there for Bandrup as she'll punt it away across midfield. Sansone couldn't get it to Goma with a chance to make a run. Bandrup punts it back away to pretty much the exact same spot she just did. Now Sternat tries to work with it, and she's fouled from behind by Grady. It's the 9th foul on Brandeis this afternoon. All of them just common foul, no yellow cards. High right-footed kick from Harker. Now Goma works back toward the high side. She hits the deck, lost her footing. Roach gets it to DeBaradinas now. Wickenheiser trying to run it down. She'll keep it in bounds. She'll cross. Reynolds around, but it goes right into the hands of the keeper, Logan. Logan in her first collegiate start has one save here with 9.5 to go in the first half of play. Now the foul's going to be called on Wheaton. Raquel Garces sent Sydney Lenhart to the ground, so it'll be a free kick from the right circle's edge, and it's going to be Harker to take it. Pretty much dead center of the field on Wheaton's defensive end, so another chance here for Brandeis. Harker with the right foot, left side of the box. And there's a foul on on Brandeis before anybody could even try to get ahead on that ball. Banjo trying to figure out where she wants to go with the free kick. She'll go pretty far up the field and didn't come in contact with any of her teammates. It was headed back downfield by Kenkelin. Now Kenkelin has it far side, being chased down by Wickenheiser. Turns around, sends it middle of the field with the right foot, cleared out by Garces. Brandeis trying to keep it in. Good step by DeBaradinas to come and get it. Sends it off to Reynolds, and Reynolds can't keep it in front of the judge's bench. Lenhart back over to Grady. Grady sends it high side. Raju's going to track it down. Raju with the left foot crosses it in. Just skims off the head of Sansone. And a good step there to take possession away by Kipperman. Kipperman with a quick throw in, trying to get it to Lenhart. Now it's Sansone. Sansone just kind of fires the left foot in there looking for something, and it's cleared out by the Lions defense. DeBaradinas running through two Brandeis defenders. Now leaves a good ball off for Reynolds. DeBaradinas would have had a pretty good lane to run on goal if she got that ball, and Wickenheiser sends one in from deep, and an easy save made there for Logan. Logan's going to slow things down with 6.5 to play before the break. Sternat trying to get it to Wickenheiser, but not before offsides was called. Yet again, another free kick for Brandeis. Deep into their own defensive end. It's going to be Elspeth Harker. Sends it back across midfield with the right foot. Nobody there for Brandeis. Garces tried to get it, and then just speeding from nowhere from behind was Lenhart to take it away. I believe we had a foul. Yeah, we had a foul call against Wheaton, and a lot of discrepancy from the Brandeis bench for that call, even though it went in their favor. So a lot of time coming off the clock right now with nothing going on, and with 5 minutes to go in the first half of play. Free kick takes place. Nothing really happening, though, for Brandeis. As Wheaton with some good ball movement gets it back across midfield. Reynolds can't get it over to Wolfgang. We'll have another substitution here. Zarina Man, number 3, enters the game for Brandeis for the first time today, and Wheaton will make their substitution, sending number 5, Arden Ulmer, onto the field. She replaces Julia Sternat, who will most likely come off for the last 4.5.
Number 5, Arden Ulmer.
Serena Man comes into the game now, gets it over to Harker. Good play to evade Wickenheiser there by Kenkelin. Kenkelin gets it back from Pinella. Kenkelin with a left foot. It's going to stay in bounds. Sansone runs it down, then it's knocked down by Wolfgang. Now coming on to take it was Kipperman. The ball staying in bounds after a deflection. Now it goes all the way back out towards midfield. And Watler will send it down to the box, but nobody there for Brandeis as Bandrup is there. Now she'll punt it away back over midfield. Goes immediately off the head of Grady. Roach can't get it through. Good defense from Harker. Good give and go there between Harker and Pinella. Harker gets it to Lenhart. Lenhart turns around. It's Raju. Raju with a left foot. Nothing there for the judges as Wheaton somehow still keeping Brandeis off the board here. A lot of good chances for the judges here in the tail end of the first half, but still zeros on the board. First one to the ball was Kipperman. Bandrup there picks it up now, throws it upfield to Kramer, and losing it immediately was Kramer as Lenhart steps up and takes it away. Now Lenhart speeds back. She'll just stay outside of the top of the box, fires a shot, and right into the gloves of Bandrup yet again. Bit of a low lining shot there from Sydney Lenhart. Bandrup keeping very busy this afternoon, as she has been all season. Wolfgang throws it in. It goes off the head of DeBerardinis, takes a favorable Wheaton bounce. A good pass from Harker to Mann. Roach steps up to send it out of bounds. Allie Roach gets it up to DeBerardinis. DeBerardinis looking for Reynolds, but it was a good step taken by Kipperman to send it back the other way for Brandeis. Wheaton back in control, though. Now, as I say that, it goes right back to Brandeis with Pinella working to her left. Raju there trying to get a through ball. Now goes middle of the field. There's Mann. Mann works to her left with the left, and now right on net. A shot and a goal for Brandeis. With 1:06 to go, Brandeis strikes, and it's number 8, Madison Sansone, with the goal to put the judges in front 1-0. Bandrup in the Wheaton defense kept Brandeis out of the net for just about 44 minutes, but with 1:06 to go in the first half, Brandeis gets their first one. And it was beautifully set up on the assist by number 3, Zarina Mann. Sansone was licking her chops right in front of the net. First goal of the year for Madison Sansone, the sophomore midfielder out of Westport, Connecticut. Looks like Brandeis is going to take their time with it here in the remaining 30 seconds. Man, it's going to go middle of the field. It's taken by Ulmer, 15 seconds. Now it's back to Sansone. 8 seconds. Sansone with the right foot. It goes over the head of Raju, and that's how the first half is going to come to an end. It was a stalemate for most of it.
At the end of one half of play, Brandeis University.
But being hugged by her teammate was the goal scorer with 1 minute to go in the first half. Madison Sansone gives Brandeis a 1-0 lead. So it's Brandeis 1, Wheaton 0 after the first 45. Second half coming up next on the Newmax Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Second half about ready to get underway here from Mirrione Stadium. After the first 45 minutes, it's Brandeis leading the Wheaton College Lions 1-0. That goal came with just 1 minute to go in the first half. An assist off the foot of Zarina Mann to number 8, Madison Stansone, for her first goal of the year. All teams switching sides here now. Wheaton in the white uniforms will be working left to right. Brandeis in the away navy blues working right to left. Wheaton was able to keep Brandeis off the board for just about 44 minutes of play before Sansone found the back of the net to put Brandeis in front 1-0 as we start the second half of action here from Mirrione Stadium in Norton, Massachusetts. Sternat off to Garces. Now Garces with the right foot back up to midfield. Brown looking for Kramer. And now it's sent downfield, the right foot by Roach. Wickenheiser's going to try to make a run on it, but that ball rolls into the box, and it's picked up by the first-year keeper, Amaya Logan. Logan in her first collegiate start, making 2 saves in the first half of action. Here on the near side for Brandeis, number 22, Lacey Bogwa. Now stepping up, take it away is Elspeth Harker. Back to Bogwa, near side. Kramer battling Bogwa for possession. Kramer thrown to the ground. Now she's holding her knee as Bogwa races downfield, top of the box. There's Goma. Play still going on, and now play will be stopped as Kramer still on the ground holding that left knee. Will step away for just a quick second here on the New Max Sports Network. A good sign, Kramer being able to walk off the field under her own power, as entering for Wheaton is number 8, Francesca Freeman. First time Freeman has saw action this afternoon. Sophomore midfielder out of Portland, Maine. Back up to midfield is deflected off of what looked like the knee of Lily Brown. Nobody there for Wheaton, though, as Crony is going to send it to Logan. As Logan sends it back upfield, now it's Pinella. Pass was intercepted by Garces. Garces trying to get around Pinella. No foul call there, as the Brandeis bench was looking for one, but play goes on far side. The judges will take it. Now it's number 13, Kenkelin. Now it's on the foot of Kipperman. Kipperman works up the far side. Sends it out of bounds off of Allie Roach. So it'll stay here with Brandeis just over 2 minutes in to the second half of action. Left foot in, and it's headed out by Freeman. Now off the right foot back towards midfield. Garces finds Reynolds. Reynolds with the big touch and just couldn't keep it in bounds. So it'll go back to Brandeis on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for the judges on the far side, just around midfield. That one's going to go out of bounds again. This time, possession will go to Wheaton now. Goes out of bounds just about the same spot. Staying with the Lions. Wolfgang throws it in and goes off the head of Kenkelin now. Kicked downfield by Garces. Brown in the area, but it's cleared out by the keeper, Logan, back across midfield. Roach with the touch pass back over to Wolfgang. Now Wolfgang is going to find Diaz Archia. Diaz Archia now goes to Matsubara. Matsubara goes right back to the keeper, Bandrup. Bandrup with the right foot. Line drive. Kept in the area by Grady for Brandeis. Now Grady battling Freeman for it, and they're going to get Freeman with a call. Didn't seem like there was a whole lot of contact there when Freeman met Grady at the ball, but call is going to benefit Brandeis here, so a free kick for the judges, and it's going to be Harker stepping up to take it. Harker will take the free kick around her own bench. Brandeis will set up the offense, top of the box, working from the middle off to the right of the box, and pretty good shape on the ball sent in by Harker. Goes untouched for a bounce. Now the left foot by Goma can't get through. Another left-footed shot, that time from number 18, Sam Kipperman. Now a whistle on the far side. It's going to be a foul against Brandeis. Free kick here for the judges. That foul was against Wheaton, going in favor of Brandeis. And a good ball far downfield. It's going to result in a corner for Brandeis. So an excellent free kick from the opposite side of midfield from Rachel Walter. And Kenkelin kind of made a good play on that, forcing Wolfgang to send it over the end line out of bounds. So a free kick here for the judges. Looks like it's going to be Walter to take it high side on the corner here for Brandeis. Sends it in, line drive with the right foot. Top of the box, a high kick by Paglia. Now back to Walter, a little lofter with a left foot. It's going to be an offsides call as Bandrup collides with, I think it was Kenkelin, but that ended up not even mattering. Offsides call came in before that, but nonetheless a solid play made yet again by Patricia Bandrup. Bandrup directs traffic now. Sends it clean off the ground, out just short of midfield. It's kept in with the head by Pinella. Now top of the box, a chance here for Brandeis. A left-footed shot from Kenkelin is knocked down. I believe Matsubara got in the way of that one. Now still in the area for Brandeis as Pinella right side goes now deep into the corner. There's Goma. And that one is deflected on the cross by Wolfgang. So we'll do it again. Another corner here for Brandeis, and it's going to be Rachel Walter jogging in to take that one. She's taken all of the corners today. Has done a pretty good job of them so far. First time she's gone near all day, though. Now it works back to the near side. Grady has it. Grady goes back behind her to Tacroni, and Tacroni's taken down hard by Lily Brown. And it looks like Lily Brown will be assessed a yellow card. So a hard foul. Tacroni goes to the ground after Brown takes her down, and the result of that is a yellow for Wheaton and Lily Brown. So a free kick here for Brandeis. Dominique Paglia steps up to take it with the three-person wall in front of her of Freeman, Sternat, and Brown. Paglia free kick curving towards the goal, and good job on defense by Roach to head it out. It's still bouncing around in the box, but it's going to miss wide right of the net, and no corner this time. Goes off of Brandeis. It'll be a goal kick here for Bandrup. Atsubar looking for somewhere to go. She'll just send a prayer out to midfield. Kept in the Brandeis offensive zone by Harker. Now Pinella with it, and right on Pinella's back with Raquel Garces, and she's going to get called to the foul as we're just under 37 minutes to go in regulation. The Paglia on the free kick yet again, the third one from pretty much the same spot for Brandeis. This one not as good, kind of stays straight off to the right. Wolfgang's got to clear it out though. Wolfgang was in trouble, and it'll be a corner yet again for Brandeis, same spot, and Watler to take it yet again. Brown isn't going to let Brandeis go close this time. She's going to jog in to kind of take away the option of going to Kipperman now. Kipperman and Brown both recede. Watler sends it in. High ball punched out by Bandrup, now stepped up. Goma with the left foot right over the head of Bandrup, but it's wide left of the net. That ball stays in bounds for a second. Now they're going to say it went out of bounds, but it's going to be out of bounds off of Wheaton, so a corner just on the other side now. From this angle, it looked like that ball was going to float right into the net, but it was actually wide left. Just barely snuck over the head of Patricia Bandrup. But yet again, a chance for Brandeis here. They'll take the corner on the near side. Line drive with the right foot. Matsubar tries to club it out of there. And now Brandeis is going to get whistled with the foul. The foul was called against Kenkelin, but Wheaton does not take advantage of that at all. Goes right back to Brandeis, so it'll be a throw-in right in front of their own bench here for number 9, Charlotte Tacroni. Goes off of Goma on the throw-in, nothing happening for Brandeis. They get possession right back, though. Diaz Archia tries to clear it out. Now it rolls off the head of Paglia. Paglia has it go between her legs. Roach trying to chase it down. Paglia trying to get around the defense. Garces steps up. Now in the mix for Brandeis is Kenkelin. And now it'll be a foul called against Brandeis. It's been a foul fest this afternoon for both sides. 12 for Brandeis, 11 for Wheaton to combine for 23 fouls on the afternoon. Very high mark. One yellow card coming out of that. That's the one we just saw called against Lily Brown. Paglia with the ball upfield for Bogwa. Matsubara trying to beat Bogwa to it on the far side. And it's going to go out of bounds off the foot of Bogwa. Wheaton's had a good amount of throw-ins on this near side in the last couple of minutes, but it just keeps ending up in the favor of Brandeis, just like that one. Throw-in, out of bounds, now a throw-in for Brandeis as Brown trying to get her team some breathing room here. Reynolds sends it back to Garces. Now Garces upfield. Wolfgang trying to make a run on it, and it's cleared out of bounds by Brandeis, so now everything shifts back over to the other end of the field for the Wheaton offense. Wolfgang, middle of the field with the right foot. And Pinella tried to do a little nifty clear with the back heel there, and she hit it off her own hand. It's going to be a free kick in a decent spot of the field here for Wheaton. It looks like it's going to be Lily Brown to take it. Brown not too far away from the box. Whistle blows, and Brown will take it. Line drive with the right foot, and it goes untouched, and a 3 or 4 hop and an easy save there for Amaya Logan. Harker sends it back over to her right. Sent downfield by Kenkelin. Goma scrapping forward in midfield. Now a good pass on the outlet to Grady. Bogwa with a little bit of room to run, trying to get around Freeman. Freeman forces her away from the net. Now Freeman on the ground trying to get back up, still playing a good defense. Wickenheiser breaks through 2 defenders. She has some open space. Brown with a run. Brown's going to get it, and the flag goes up as Lily Brown called offsides. Free kick here for the judges after the offsides call against Wheaton. Harker will take it. Sends it back onto the Brandeis offensive end of the field. Takes a bounce. Now it's on the foot of Grady. Grady goes back across midfield to where the kick just came from, and there's Harker. Sternat, good step to take that one away. Good ball movement here for Wheaton. Wickenheiser has it near side. She's going to be trying to chased down by Paglia, and Paglia is going to take it away. An excellent defensive play by Paglia coming on to take that one, and now Fran Freeman with a chance, and good defensive play from behind made by Bogwa. Slows down the Wheaton attack, but it'll stay on this end with Wheaton. Freeman throws it in. Roach has it. Left foot, Wickenheiser into the box. Brown there, top of the box, nothing happening. It's cleared out by Kipperman. Now a step to take it away to Crony, gets it to Bogwa. Garces to Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser, top right of the box, takes a shot right into the gloves of Logan. Had a decent look, but just didn't go to the right spot. Logan did not have to move an inch for that one, and she has another save. That's her 4th of the afternoon. Nothing happening there for Brandeis. Cleared back out by Bandrup. Far side now, it's Kenkellen. Kenkellen cuts back into the middle, around 2 defenders. Still has the ball. Go back to Pinella. Now back around midfield, it's Watler. Harker with the right foot. Right in front of the Brandeis bench, a good one to Bogwa. Bogwa's going to use the sideline, trying to get around Freeman. Freeman's going to come on and makes an excellent slide tackle to slow down the attack there for Bogwa before it's cleared out by Matsubara. There's actually an offsides call on that play that no one really saw till late. So no substitutions yet. Coming up on 28 minutes to go in this one. Brandeis still leading Wheaton 1-0 after the Madison Sansone goal at the end of the first half. Paglia tried to get it for Goma, but Bandrup first one to it, and she'll punt it away. Diaz-Archia can't go anywhere with it, taken by Kenkellen. Kenkellen right foot and a dive, and it goes just wide left out of the reach of Bandrup. We'll have substitutions here. It's number 7, Sydney Lenhart checking back in, along with number 11, Tanvi Raju. It's going to be Pinella and Kenkellen coming off the field here for Brandeis after the substitutions. 2 of the more dangerous goal scorers for Brandeis now on the field. They've combined for 8 this year, 5 from Lenhart and 3 from Raju. They've each chipped in with an assist apiece. Wide open on the far side is Reynolds, but she's going to cut back in middle of the field. A little more traffic there. Now it's on the foot of Raju far side. Lenhart with it. She's going to go backwards to Harker. Now Harker will give it off to Logan. Now Logan goes left to Watler. Waller works back near side and boots it right into the Wheaton bench, so it'll go back to the Lions for possession. Sternat can't corral it near side. It goes out of bounds right back to Brandeis, and we have another substitution coming on the field. Today's lone goal scorer, Madison Sansone, and coming off number 22, Lacey Bogwa.
We're entering the match for Brandeis, number 8, Madison Sansone.
Goma, big right foot. Raju in the area. Raju winds up, takes the shot, and a low roller goes well left to the head and rolls out of bounds. Freeman trying to spin around Sansone. Nothing happened in front of the Brandeis bench. It stays in bounds for a long time. Now middle of the field, Raju has some space. They're going to say it's a handball right around midfield. Got just under the shoulder of Raju, so free kick here. Garces goes to Diaz-Archia. Now far side, it's Wolfgang. Off the head of Lily Brown. Now Brandeis back with it. Cleared out. Big right foot for Watler. Diaz-Archia goes all the way back to Bandrup. Right back to Diaz-Archia. Wolfgang can't get it. Reynolds there to step up and take it for Wheaton, though, and nothing on that pass. Kipperman up to Raju for Brandeis. Raju crosses. Goma fakes the shot, turns around now with a left foot, and it wildly short. Just flies high left. Decent look, but probably not the best shot Goma could have taken. Good defense, though, from Wheaton to force her into a tough shot to take with under 25 minutes to go in this one. Goma right back with it now, winds up. Bandrup couldn't corral it. The rebound, another rebound, and a goal. Number 17, Briar Grady, fires it into the net, and Brandeis has doubled their lead. Judges lead 2-0. A couple of rebounds there. It looked like number 20 is a late call. The whole building thought that was a goal, but now the entire place just realizing offsides was called. I mean, nobody realized it for a good solid 30 seconds after that goal was scored. And the Brandeis coaching staff is just giving it to the official right now. Usually find out pretty quickly if it was offsides or not, but that took a good chunk of time for, anybody in this place to realize that was an offsides call. Not sure if the flag came up later. Nobody just noticed, and they were tied up in the excitement of the goal, but it looks like this one's going to stay at 1-0 with 23:57 to go. So no goal for Brandeis, and wiped off the board for Briar Grady there. So this one stays at 1-0. Wheaton still with some hope, searching for their first goal as a team since September 19th. It's been a tough October for this team and last week and a half of September, but still a good chunk of the season left and some chances to turn it around. And this one's not going to count for much because it's a non-conference, but you can always find momentum boosters. Tacroni was ready to throw that one in, but the call was Wheaton's ball, so A lot of hostility kind of in the air right now, it feels like. You can just feel the tension, especially from the Brandeis bench. The coaches getting on the referees a lot today for what they think were missed calls and just wrong calls, like that last offsides. That could have easily been a goal for the judges. Sansone races up the left side. Matsubara steps up on D. Sansone crosses the left, but right there for Bandrup. Huge right-footed punt for Bandrup out of net. Bounce evades Lily Brown. Now Brandeis in possession. It goes off the body of Wickenheiser as Harker tried to clear it. Freeman with it. Now Sternat taps it over to Roach. Now middle of the field. It's Garces. Garces cuts through two defenders. Brown with a chance on net. Brown runs on, evades the keeper. But the defense steps up, and Sternat looked like she was in between a shot and a pass. So it ended up being a really soft kind of shot on net. Brandeis player down on the field. The clock will stop at 21:43, so we'll step away for a quick second as the Brandeis training staff tends to the injured player. Play's going to start back up here with 21:40 to go. Looked like that was Pinella that was down for Brandeis, but good news, she stays on the field for the judges after the injury. Wheaton just had a good chance, but pretty good keeper, pretty good play by the keeper there, Logan, along with the Brandeis defense to step up and keep that one out of the goal. Sansone leaves it up for Goma. Goma, top left of the box. Lenhart open. It's a low shot taken, but it was deflected by Raquel Garces, so another corner here for Brandeis. The score is only 1-0 here, but this stat will kind of show just how one-sided this game has been. Brandeis with 9 corners today, Wheaton with 0. Ball's been hanging out on the judges' end for pretty much the entirety of this match. Sent in a header, and it just goes over the top of the net. Looked like Lenhart might have had her 6th goal of the year. That one could have put it away, so Wheaton still in this game.
Re-entering back for Brandeis.
Pinella's going to
Allie Pinella.
come back into the game here for Brandeis, and coming off is number 6, Dominique Paglia. Under 20 minutes to go, Lions trailing 1-0. Trying to even this game up and maybe end it with a 1-1 draw, or best case scenario, score 2 quick ones and walk out of here with a much needed win. Foul was called against Wheaton, so a free kick here. Harker's going to take it. Harker raises her hands, lines up, right foot. It's going to roll into the top of the box. A chance, Lenhart there. Lenhart, and a diving save made by Patricia Bandrup. She has been phenomenal today for the Lions. Looks like Lenhart might have had an easy one after the really, really fortunate bounce for Brandeis on the free kick, but Bandrup lays out to make the save. This game still stands as a 1-goal difference with the judges in front, 1-0. Goma gets around Garces, and Garces is going to hit the deck. Excuse me, that was Diaz Archia, not Garces, but it'll be another chance here for Brandeis as their 10th corner of the day awaits. Jogging on to take this one yet again, it's number 12, Rachel Watler. Junior defender out of Stevenson Ranch, California. No goals this year for Watler, but 4 assists as she nearly had her 5th there as it goes off the head of Pinella wide left of the net. Substitution here for the Lions. I believe this is the first one they've made in the second half. Besides injury, Freeman entered the game when Kramer went down with a knee injury earlier, but substitution here for the Lions. We see Gina DeBaradinas checking back in. We saw her play in the first half, and McKenna Reynolds will come to the sidelines here with just about 17 minutes to play. Freeman's going to get called to the foul, gave Sansone a bit of a shove in the back. So yet again, another free kick for the Brandeis judges as now we're under 17 minutes to go, and it's going to be Harker to take the free kick again. Harker, right foot, the ball looked like it went untouched, and that's going to be the call, so it'll go to Bandrup in goal. Bandrup sends it clean off the ground now. DeBaradinas and Wolfgang in the area, neither can get there, but it'll be a throw-in for Wolfgang as it goes off. A Brandeis player looked like on the far side. That was number 18, Kipperman, that lost it out of bounds, and ball's going to go out of bounds again, still staying with the Lions. Brown to Wolfgang, now Wolfgang. Headed back down the other way off the head of Lenhart first and then off the head of Raju. Now Sternat with it. Julia Sternat, good ball downfield. Brown with a chance. Excuse me, Wickenheiser with a chance. Wickenheiser through the legs of the keeper, Logan. But nothing happening. Lee Moyes asking for a corner. But it's going to be a goal kick here for Logan, who was fortunate on that one. Wickenheiser had a great chance at it, and it went right through the wickets of Logan, but wide right of the net. And Wickenheiser bumped into Logan before she could go to retrieve the ball after it went through the legs of Logan, so it just rolled out of bounds untouched. Fortunate break there for Brandeis and an unlucky one for Wheaton. They could have evened this game at 1. Another substitution here for Brandeis. Number 13, Abby Kinkellen re-enters the game.
Number 13, Abby Kinkellen.
Kinkellen, the first-year forward out of Philadelphia. Grady with it, goes back to Hecker. Now it goes off of Sternat. Out of bounds. It'll stay off to the right here with Brandeis. 14 minutes to go. Substitution here for Brandeis. Zarina Mann re-enters the game. She'll replace Goma. Mann was credited with the assist on the lone goal to Sansone at the end of the first half.
Re-entering the match for Brandeis. Number 3, Zarina Mann.
Raju off the through ball from Pinella. Worked in on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds off of Wolfgang, so it'll stay with Brandeis on a throw-in over on the far side, and it's going to be Kinkellen to throw it in. Kinkellen finds Raju in the corner. She's double-teamed, spins out of it, goes back to Kinkellen, and now that's Roach going to step up to take it away. Excuse me, that's DeBaradinas to take it away. Now that's Roach with the ball off to Sternat. Sternat, good lead pass for Freeman. And Freeman loses it out of bounds right in front of us. Another substitution here for Brandeis. Number 22, Lacey Bogwa re-enters the game. Bogwa pretty local, the first-year forward out of Brockton. Just down the road here from Norton. Played her high school soccer at Worcester Academy. In her first year, she's got 1 goal to go along with 2 assists so far. As it goes off the foot and out of bounds from Zarina Mann. 12 minutes to go. Wheaton searching for a goal. Harker clears it out across midfield, and that one somehow goes untouched all the way back to Matsubara. He'll give it off to Bandrup. Bandrup off to her left. There's Diaz-Archia. Diaz-Archia with the right foot. Headed away by Mann. Now Pinella. Pinella to Raju. Raju into the box, and Wolfgang with an excellent defensive play to keep that away. Raju might have had that shot a bit earlier, elected to take an extra step or two. But nonetheless, fantastic job by Mia Wolfgang on the defensive end. Mann with it. Sternat blitzes Mann from behind, takes it away. Now Brown kicks it upfield. Wickenheiser trying to take it. Ended up being kicked out of bounds by Kipperman, so it's going to stay with Wheaton, but a safe defensive play made by Kipperman to not let Wickenheiser have a good run on that ball. Approaching 10 minutes to go. Bandrup gets it to Wolfgang. Wolfgang goes back to Diaz-Archia. Diaz-Archia with a left. Garces trying to take it away, and it's going to be a foul as Garces then steps over Grady, who is on the ground. Result of that, Garces awarded a yellow card, and now a free kick here for Brandeis. Watler, high with a left foot, off the head of Mann, and then Mann with the right foot, but waiting for it, making another save, Patricia Bandrup. She has played phenomenally this game. Lone goal up there was not really her fault. But without her, this game could really be out of hand right now. She's made some excellent saves. Paglia is going to check back in. She replaced Tanvi Raju.
Coming back for Brandeis. Number 6, Dominique Paglia.
Throwing on the far side for Brandeis. Diaz Archia trying to keep it on Wheaton's offensive attack. Now it's cleared back across midfield before Wolfgang heads it back. To Berardinis. Far side trying to advance it upfield and has it taken away immediately by Paglia. Paglia, a little bit of room to run here on the far side. Wolfgang on defense and coming up with a slide tackle that is called a foul is to Berardinis. So another free kick. It'll be just nestled in on the sidelines over on the far side here for Brandeis with 7:45 to go here for Mirrione Stadium, with the judges leading the Lions 1-0. Man got a foot on it, and now it's cleared out by Freeman. Another substitution here for Brandeis. Madison Sansone back into the game. Referee asks the clock to stop at 7:12 and then start back up after the substitution. And now Sansone on the field after the substitution. Mary Shimko electing to sub a lot here in the latter half of this one. Not as many subs from the Wheaton bench from Lee Moyce and Chloe Rocco this afternoon. Chance here for Brandeis working in to the corner, and looks like it should be a corner kick, but not sure what the referee signaled with his flag. It's just going to be a throw-in. Thought he might have been saying it was going to be a goal kick at first, but it's thrown in, and there's a scrum in the corner on the far side. Lily Brown ultimately ends up clearing it out with under 6 minutes to go. Harker tried to boot it back downfield. It got deflected, but it works out. It's on the foot of Ken Kellen. Ken Kellen rifles it out of bounds. Far side, Lenhart pressuring Wolfgang. Deflected out of bounds off of Wolfgang now, so still going to stay with Brandeis on the far side. Ken Kellen gets it back over to Watler. Watler upfield to Paglia. Paglia has it taken away by DeBaradinas. Now it's Wolfgang to Roach, back to DeBaradinas. And a tackle from behind DeBaradinas. Just throws her forearms into the back of Ken Kellen, and that's going to be the third yellow card for Wheaton this afternoon. All three of them coming in the second half. Free kick sent into the box, had a good chance on it. It was headed away by the Lions now. Chased down on the far side, it's Sansone. Sansone with Freeman there on defense, and Freeman does a good job avoiding the corner kick by booting it out of bounds on the sideline opposed to the end line. So throw in for the judges here. Sansone will quickly get it into Kipperman. Pinella loses it on the end line. 4 minutes to go. Last chances here for Wheaton. They just need to get it down to the other end of the field. The ball is just sat on Brandeis's end now what feels like forever in this game. They haven't had a really good chance since Wickenheiser was one-on-one with Logan about 15 minutes ago. Wickenheiser throws it into Brown. Brown gets tangled up with Harker. Man tries to clear it out. Sternat steps up. Stenhart right there for Brandeis. All the way back to Bandrup, though. Lenhart's going to come on. Try to provide a little bit of pressure now. Sent downfield, Matsubara has it headed away by Kipperman. Stern out there. Garces is going to try to track it down, but first one to it was Kellen. Tried to find Lenhart the chance to make a run, but nothing there. Under 3 minutes to go now for Wheaton. Sansone near side, sends it right off of the shins, out of bounds of Freeman. Off the head of Freeman, Lenhart has it. Lenhart goes to Sansone near side. Sansone just smartly works it into the corner, trying to kill a little bit of time here for Brandeis, preserve that 1-0 lead. Ball stays in for a pretty long time. It'll be a throw-in here for Brandeis. 2:15 to go. The throw-in goes untouched, so we'll go to the keeper, Bandrup, with 2 minutes even to play here in this one. Now Wheaton just trying to somehow miraculously get away with a draw and just end that losing column. Streak is in danger of moving up to 6 in a row in the loss column. Roach battling for it. Now Brown will leave it off to Freeman. Ball looks like it was out of bounds. No call, though. Now that one goes out of bounds from Brandeis. So a throw in here. Wickenheiser will take it. Just off to the side of her own bench. The referee will reposition the throw in now. So 1:15 to go. Wheaton has to hurry. Lenhart with Garces right there. Matsubara heads it away. Pinella with it. And Pinella is just going to fire it downfield to milk a little bit of clock. 53 seconds to go. Bandrup showing the urgency. Diaz Archio with it. Sends the right foot downfield. Stays in the zone, though. Pinella heads it away. Sansone trying to track it down. Gets to Bandrup. 33 seconds. Ball takes one hop across midfield, headed by Sansone, and now sent back to Bandrup. Bandrup's going to pick it up top of the box. 20 seconds. Wheaton just can't get it across midfield and maintain possession. Harker sends it across midfield. Freeman steps up, and the last seconds are ticking out here as that ball goes out of bounds. 3 seconds left, and that's going to be all here from Wheaton. Final score, Brandeis 1, Wheaton nothing. Wheaton 6-3-3, ending a 3-game losing streak and a 3-game shutout streak for the judges. The hero in this one for Brandeis, number 8, Madison Sansone, had the lone goal for the judges with 1 minute to play in the first half off of an assist from Zarina Mann. Lions have now lost 6 games in a row since their September 19th win over WPI 3-0. Coming up next for both of these teams, Brandeis will be home against the University of Chicago on Saturday. Wheaton will also be home against Mount Holyoke on Saturday. Mount Holyoke sits at dead last, winless in the conference. Wheaton 1-5 in the NEWMAC and second to last. Final score here for Mirrione Stadium, Brandeis 1, Wheaton nothing. Judges come away with a big non-conference win. We'll see you back here Saturday for Mirrione Stadium for the afternoon kickoff against Mount Holyoke. For Wheaton College and the NEWMAC Sports Network, I'm Jackson Walsh. Thanks for tuning in and have a great night.